Welcome back to the Sports Barn. We're not in the barn. This is Eric Arnold here in the secondary studio. It's Thursday, the 22nd of July. Well, we're going to bring you some more free MLB picks here, baseball. We had an okay day yesterday. We had 3 picks, and one of them scratched due to the starter being on the bereavement list. So put that up there. Our 2 games from yesterday, the Tigers and the Yankees, then both winners. So we had a good day. Hooray! Back in our comfortable surroundings, hoping that'll generate some W's as, I think familiarity with your surroundings and your routine, much like baseball, that's kind of what we look for when we're handicapping, is what teams are in a good routine. Good routine. Baseball is definitely a routine-based sport, and we're trying to look for teams that are in a good rhythm, good routine, replicating good results. Bet against teams that are out of rhythm and a bad routine. That's what we're looking for. So, at any rate, 2 winners yesterday, so that's what we like, 2-0. Like I said, we scratched the national game, which was a loser. But as we said, pitcher got to go. So he didn't go. We scratch it. What else? Well, we got 3 picks. 3 picks for today. Couple things that, I read the news and, some things just come to my attention and, it's my little channel, so if I want to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. And you can fast forward if you don't want to hear it, Subscriber X. But I saw that Biden is floating out a trial balloon. It was in the Washington Post, and then it made it over into the Daily News, British publication, that they're considering going back to the mask mandates, which in a way was a little odd to me, just because it's like, well, now wait a minute. I was under the impression that the CDC and the White House were totally separate. And that, in other words, CDC, science has nothing to do with the politicians in the White House. That would indicate to me that the CDC is not based on science. How strange, very strange. Now, obviously, the CDC is a political body, always has been. They'll do whatever the people that are in power tell them to do. If the president says, yeah, all right, you need to give us a mask mandate, they'll do it. Of course they're going to do it. It's idiocy to think they're not. So they're floating that out there saying, we're thinking about going back to masks. They're trying to get us, the vaccinated people, to pressure our friends or whoever we know that are unvaccinated. They're trying to get us to put the peer pressure on those people, saying, you need to get vaccinated because it's your fault that all this nonsense is still going on. It's really not. It's not their fault. It's not the unvaccinated people's fault. The government's continuing this charade because they want to. If all those vaccinated people got vaccinated suddenly, they'd find some other reason to keep this nonsense going because they want to. Hell, they're talking about making all the kids in school wear masks. I guess that'll just last forever. Just so they can condition these kids to, do whatever they say to do. Just accept it, child. Your parents, your betters, your elites, they know best for you. Wear that mask. Wear that whatever mark they make you. Here, wear the mark of the GOP. You're from a red state, so you must wear the mark. Yeah, it annoys me. Kudos to Eric Clapton. One of my favorite musicians, as far as I love his music. Cream, Derek and the Dominoes, all his solo stuff. What a great artist. He's coming out hard saying, I'm not going to perform at any kind of venue where they only let in vaccinated people. Good for you, Eric Clapton. So the battle is just starting between you know, vaccinated and unvaccinated. For me, I don't see why there should be a battle. To me, that the unvaccinated people, you want to take your chances with the virus, knock yourself out. I don't care. I'm vaccinated. It can't hurt me. You cannot infect me. I don't give a shit if you're vaccinated or not. If you think you're not going to get sick, go ahead. You know, a lot of these people that aren't vaccinated already had the goddamn virus. So, which makes them immune just like I am. But of course, the government doesn't acknowledge that. They just want everyone vaccinated. Just like I said, they don't give a shit really if you get vaccinated or not. They're making it out like they do. It just gives them a reason to try to control everything. If you all got vaccinated tomorrow, they'd find some other reason to keep this going. So it really doesn't matter if you get vaccinated or not. It's up to you. It's up to you. So I know I'm going to rant more on this because this will never end. I mean, this is just, I would expect probably within the next 10 days, the CDC is going to come out and say vaccinated people now have to wear masks again. As if, does your vaccination work or not? I thought you wanted people to get the vaccination, right? You want people to get the vaccination. Like I just told you, they don't care. They don't want you to get the vaccination. They just want to keep this going. So they'll come out with their nonsensical mask mandate. Like I said, that if you actually wanted people to get vaccinated, is counterproductive to that goal. In other words, I'm unvaccinated. Well, wait a minute. If I get vaccinated, I still got to wear your stupid mask. So what are you telling me? Does this vaccination work or not? This doesn't make any sense. They don't give a shit if you get vaccinated or not. They just want to control you. All right, let's go to the 3 picks here. We're going to come right back here early with the Tigers. Tigers have been on a roll. I like their big wheel starters, so we're taking a little bit of a chance here in that this is going to be, it looks like a bullpen game for the Tigers. But the Rangers are just, it's a bad team. It's a lost season. I look at that team and I don't see a lot of young up and coming talent. It just seems like a collection of middle age, and when I say middle age, guys in the middle of their career that aren't very good, and there's no hot rookies breaking through, getting at bats. I mean, they have some nice players, but not enough. Not enough to make them good, not enough to make them a threat. So this feels like a team that's just kind of marking time. I don't know we would pay much attention to this kind of a team until maybe late August, September, when they start bringing up the AAA guys and they get a crack at it. But the Tigers, I think it's a team that's on the move. I mean, I keep saying that this is a team that's going to be better next year, and the year after that, they'll be better than the year that preceded it. I think this is a team on the move. So we're going to play the momentum here and say that's not a hateful price that you're getting here, not at all. So we're going to say Tigers once again. Yankees, I got to adjust that. I put the slide together wrong. You'll never see it, but for the moment, it's incorrect. The Yankees are at Fenway Park, and I think this is a nice spot for them. They've got some momentum. They're getting contributions from not all their stars lift. That's when I think the Yankees are at their best, is when the no-name guys are carrying the weight and the stars are just kind of there. Will make an occasional contribution. But last night Stanton had a big hit. It was a single. He doesn't have to hit the 3-run home run to win the game. back pain still there. You know, Yankees did enough to get a win last night. Chapman contributed, managed to pitch semi-effectively, didn't get them beat. If they can get him right, that would help them a lot. Just think it's a real good spot for the Yankees. 4 in a row they've won. They need to get moving if they're going to make the playoffs. So this is a big spot for the Yankees. They need this game so much more than the Red Sox do. We'll go ahead and try to hit a short price here with the Yankees. And then lastly, the Cardinals, same idea here. That I think the Cardinals are a team that are going to try to make a move this year. They didn't sign Nolan Arenado just to tank, just to sell off at the trade deadline. So the Cardinals are built to compete now. Molina's not getting any younger. This might be one of his last effective years. They have half-decent starting pitching. They get 1 or 2 guys back possibly before the end of the year. Their bullpen's not very good, but they've got some young, decent outfielders that I think are getting better. The Cubs are selling off. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it, and they know it in that Cub locker room. So, yeah, despite the all, let's give it one last try and, win one for the Kipper or win one for David Ross or whatever. Win one for ourselves. That team's got, 2 weeks left? Bryant is going to be sold off, traded off, whatever you want to say. Baez possibly. They might hang on to him, maybe try to re-sign him. But they're definitely, Rizzo, he's probably gone. They're going to break the team up. So 2 teams going in different directions. I looked at this price and I said, this guy Kim has given up 1 run in like the last 24 innings, and it's a -120. I almost think I'm missing something here, that there's a mistake or something, that I neglected something, but really gotta like the Cardinals here. You got to. So those are our plays. Tigers, Yankees, Cardinals. Good, very good. Thanks. And we will see you. I don't know when we'll see you again. Like I said, these videos, I'm going to definitely start looking into other areas where it's like, well, I really kind of am neglecting to do, these 17 things, but I'm going to make a video and let these other 17 things, of which, 15 my wife probably wants me to be involved in. I'm letting these other things just hang. So you probably won't get as many videos. They keep warning you of that, and then here's another video. So, all right, good, great, thanks. Hit the like button. I'll talk with you later. Out.